Yasmin with the Saad team, and we are back with our video blog. Thanks for joining us again. And I've brought back Sam Saad, real estate attorney here in Naples, big brother, and also president of Paradise Coast Title and Escrow, with another question. I can't tell you how many times we hear this. Sam, is my deposit refundable once I've written an offer?
Well, as with all questions asked to an attorney, there are exceptions and disclaimers. So let me just say that this is not considered legal advice, and if you have a question, you should seek the help of a competent attorney who could explain your rights under the contract to you. In answering your question, though, it depends on the contract that you signed. If you sign a contract that is the standard NABOR contract that we use here in Collier County and South Lee County, then the answer is your deposit is not necessarily refundable unless you comply with all of the inspection and finance provisions, and they are very detailed, they're very specific. You walk yourself through the deposit or through the inspection criteria, and if the seller does not want to make the inspections, then you get your deposit back. If the seller decides to accept your demand for a credit or a repair, then you would not get your deposit back. If you use one of the other contracts, perhaps the Florida Bar, Florida Realtor, we call it the FAR Bar contract, you may get your deposit back, and depending again on how you get through the inspection and finance criteria. But the FAR Bar and the FAR Bar as-is contract, which is a very popular contract in this area, especially for distressed sales, gives you what's called a 15-day free look. And you get to sign up a contract, put down your deposit, go in, take a look at the property, conduct your inspections, and then if you ultimately decide that you don't like the property without any other criteria, you can just not like the property, you get your deposit back.
Well, and that's with the NABOR contract, of course, which is the first contract you were talking about. Right. That's the most popular used in
and it's probably the best.
They have that as-is addendum where you can do an as-is with that. You can skip your inspections. You could get the regular inspections. So you always have to know which options mean what. Right.
I mean, you think of it this way as a buyer. The deposit is there to ensure your performance. So make sure that you're ready to perform and know that your deposit could be at risk. And you always have the duty to act in good faith. So if you're simply tying up the property for some purpose other than purchasing it, you may be subject to a lawsuit. It just depends on your lawyer.
And as with everything, it's all interpreted and can be interpreted different ways, of course. Well, thank you so much for joining us again, and we'll look forward to having you back with all these great questions that we do get. And if you do have any questions about real estate, you're looking to buy or sell or want your property valuation, give us a call on our direct cell phone, 239-595-8500. We'll see you next time.